Hey there, so I'm going to show you 3 places you probably did not know that you could look for houses. So the first site is Facebook.com. I'm sure you're probably thinking like, girl, why are you on Facebook? I thought we were looking at houses. We definitely are. If you go to Facebook.com and click on Facebook Marketplace, so if you log into your Facebook account, on the left-hand side, you'll see your different tabs for like groups and things like that. Click on Marketplace. And then when you get to Marketplace, scroll down and click on housing, and you can look at property for sale or rentals. So I'm going to click on property for sale. Now, it will pull up properties for sale in your area. And so we see some different things here. $51,000, $24,000, $30,000. Some of these are mobile homes, some of them are not, but you can kind of get a good idea. And of course, I'm in the DC area, and so there are some properties that are above the 50K mark. But if you're in different markets, or if you're looking to buy out of state, which I'm going to talk about in a few minutes, how it's really important. If you live in a high cost of living area, you may need to look out of state to hit those below 50K price points. But Facebook Marketplace is a great place to find homes for sale and for rent. So if you're looking at homes in the rental section, you could use some of the tips that Nita shared in the previous email lesson about finding motivated sellers. If you see that apartment has been up for rent for like 5 to 6 months, you think that landlord may be a little desperate to get some money and may be willing to sell it to you at a discount. And so keep in mind Facebook Marketplace, okay? The next one is Craigslist. I pulled up Chicago just to like change the city up a bit, even though I'm not in Chicago. You'd go here, go to housing, and go to housing real estate for sale. And then you just want to work with your filters here. So I'm putting $50,000 for the maximum price. I always like to search for ones that have the image. So of course, someone snuck in a rental listing here, but you can see that we have, houses for sale, $32,000. People do duplicate listings, so sometimes you want to click on bundle duplicates, and that way, if anyone listed their listing a few times just so it could get seen, you won't have to keep looking at them over and over again. So check out Craigslist. So the next one is my favorite, you guys. I love roofstock.com. So Roofstock specializes in selling rental properties with tenants already in them. So yes, you're buying an automatically cash flowing property. And what you can do is click on buy. So it's just loading here. Click on list price. And then I'm just going to move the filter to make it properties below 50K. Okay, apply. So it shows you the properties they have right now under 50K, and they're constantly updating. And what I do is I have an email sent to me every time they add new properties in my price range. I get an email from Roofstock. The really cool thing about Roofstock is they send you the total return you're going to get, the cap rate, all of these really impressive numbers. They also show you an inspection report. They tell you how much the renter is paying. They tell you if the renter is Section 8 or not. They tell you if the renter has ever been late on rent, and all of these really pertinent facts. So I'm just going to click on this one, Memphis, Tennessee, 3-bedroom, 1 bath. The monthly rent that this place is receiving is $650. One other cool thing about Roofstock is that if the property happens to not have a tenant in it at the time you buy it, they will pay you the market rent amount for up to a year until you get a tenant, as long as you go with their property management. So if you buy it with a tenant in it, you don't have to go with their property management. You're just getting a cash flowing property. But if you buy an empty property that they have, which is really rare because they specialize in occupied properties, then they will pay the market rent for up to a year. So you're just getting that check until they find you a tenant. So it's really, really cool. If you have any questions about Roofstock, I'm going to link another video below that I did to kind of explain it to you, and a link where you can sign up and get those emails. But check Roofstock, check Craigslist, check Facebook, and happy house hunting.